did it?
Yes, I did it.
It did it.
I did it. Morning.
Morning. Right, okay.
Hi.
Hello everyone. Right, so today we're going to talk about...
What's holding you back?
What is holding you back? Great topic.
Thanks very much. Nice jumper, by the way.
Do you like it?
Yes. What was that there? Like a Power Ranger salute or something.
Yeah. We're a Power Ranger. Remember Liam who we interviewed?
Yeah.
Liam.
Is a Power Ranger.
It weren't, no, he's good friends with one now.
Is it?
Yeah. I forget which colour one now. I think it were... I don't even know what colour were Power Rangers. Black one.
I think blue one. Blue, green,
red,
yellow, purple.
Anyway,
red.
we're not talking about
How
Power
many is
Rangers. I don't know. 6, 5, 3,
2, 1.
Right. Anyway, so today we're going to talk about green lights changing. We're talking about what's holding you back, which is a jolly good topic. So, what is holding you back?
Could be anything.
It could be anything. Yeah. I mean, there's a number of different.
I know the biggest one.
You know the biggest one, do you?
Your mind.
Your mind, that's a fantastic one.
Thanks.
And it's so true. I mean, your mind is... It's your best friend or your worst enemy.
I was just about to say that.
Yeah.
I was going to say it's your biggest ally or your worst nightmare.
Ooh, I like it. But yeah, true, it is. You can be everything and anything that you want or not. And through your mind and the way you think, you can really excel or not. And it's a good one. I like it. Yeah, good. What else is holding people back?
Fear of rejection.
Fear of rejection. I was going to say that as well then. Connected, you see.
One mind.
One mind. Fear of connection. Connection, rejection. I can't
Like what? Why would you be scared of connecting with people?
Some people are. It comes back to what I was talking about yesterday, where everything we've been taught is wrong. So we're talking about that we've been told all our lives that we shouldn't speak to strangers. So you can have fear of connection.
I wasn't here yesterday.
No, you wasn't.
I have watched it though.
Yeah. So, but that's the thing is.
But doesn't that boil back down to there's a reason why you fear to connect in case you're rejected?
In case you're rejected, yeah, that's good. That's not what we did there. That weren't staged at all, by the way. Do you know? We've just completely just winged that.
We're not that organised.
Well, you might not be. I am.
Alright, I'm not that organised.
Yeah, get it right. I've got an app. In fact, I'm going to blog about that later on today.
What?
The apps I use to keep me organised.
Right.
You certainly don't.
Watch it, dude.
Watch it, dude. But yeah, fear of rejection is a really big one as well, because people's just especially when it's for yourself. Do you know, if you're working for a company, let's use a sales role as an example. So do you know, if you work for Halifax Bank, if you work for Halifax the bank, and your job was to go out and sell mortgages or to sell insurance policies or additional services from the bank, if you got rejection after rejection after rejection, it'd kind of bounce off you. You're a little bit bulletproof, because yeah, it's my job, that's what I'm paid to do, I'm paid to see these people. I know that not everybody's gonna take up the offerings that I've got, so that's cool. But when you remove your protective armour, when you take away the Halifax branding, the corporate shield that you've got, and it's just you and your business, then rejections then feel a lot more personal.
Maybe for them people then, the idea is to be of the mindset that you're employed by your own company.
Well, you are.
Yeah, but
people don't
I don't think people think that way, do they?
A great tip that I give people when I'm working with, well, it's one of the things I cover all the time, to be honest with you, with people that I work on a one-to-one basis, is that you need to understand what each call's worth. Because then what you find yourself doing is you stop thinking about the fact that you're going to get rejected, and you just do it. You know, you just get into a routine where you just do it, and the rejection becomes absolutely irrelevant. You know, you work out, for example, say you want to earn 200 grand. You work out how much commission per deal it's worth, so how much you're going to get paid per deal, and then you work out how many appointments or calls or visits or whatever it is you need to be able to do to get that commission. Then you work out the conversions. So, you know, you're going to see 1,000 people, doesn't mean you're going to convert 1,000 people. You might convert 6% of them, especially if it's over the phone and stuff like that. The percentages are going to be quite low. You're not going to convert a very high ratio. So you work out what the conversion rates are, and you keep on breaking it down, so you work out that you know exactly how much per visit or per call is worth. So you might have to see 3,500 people that year, or you might need to make 3,500 calls that year, but you know that each and every single call is worth 100 quid.
Yeah.
So the outcome becomes completely irrelevant, you know, because I know that call's worth 100 quid to me, because somewhere in these calls there's going to be a customer.
Well, if you think about it, I mean, I don't know, if people aren't from a kind of telesales background, I suppose maybe it isn't a known fact, but if you're working in that environment, a bit loud right down my ear then, if you're working in that environment, every day you work out what you need to do. So you'll get like a monthly target off your boss, for example, and on that target you'll have X number of products, X number of additional sales, a conversion rate that you have to achieve, call times that you have to achieve, etc, etc. And all you're interested in is the sales and the additional sales. You don't care about your call times because they level themselves out. You can spend an hour on one call, but it's, you know, it's a converted call, so it's fine. And then you can have like 20 calls that are just like 2-second calls where people don't want to talk to you.
Yep.
So it balances itself out, so that kind of takes care of itself.
Where are you going with this?
I'll tell you now. So when you're in that environment, you've got your monthly target, but you don't look at it from a monthly target. You break it down to a weekly target, then a daily target, and every single call that you make, you reanalyze what your target then is. So say for example you had a 100 grand target and you did a 10 grand deal, you've now got a 90 grand target, and you've got X number of days to get that 90 grand target.
Yeah.
So you need to get X number per day. But if you're a self-employed person,
you don't do that.
You don't do that.
Well, because there's no one.
There's no accountability.
There's no accountability. Yeah, totally. And again, so I mean, we've drifted off a little bit there, but I mean, there's a lot of good content that we've just given you there about being prepared, about understanding what it takes to push forward. But ultimately, the rejection is because you're expecting to win every time, and you know, you've got to get used to the fact that you're not going to win every time. And a lot of this is stemmed from school now. Do you know, school doesn't promote competition. Do you know, it's like, oh, everyone's a winner. Do you know, it's not about winning, it's about having fun. Hell, it's not. I'll tell you now for a fact that there's absolutely no fun in losing.
It's one of your favourite sayings, that one, isn't it?
There's no fun in losing. It's not about having fun. The only way you're going to have fun is if you win. And if you're not winning, you're losing. And you've got to get that into your mind. You know, you realise that you're not going to win everything. So there's going to be some occasions where you don't get the business. You need to know that, because you're not bothered about that anyway. You're focused.
You don't just need to know it though, you need to accept it as well.
You need to accept it, yeah. You need to accept it, but what you really need to accept is that it's a numbers game. It's a law of average. You need to work out your, and you're not going to work out your law of average after a half a dozen.
No.
Half a dozen appointments or half a dozen phone calls. It's going to take you probably 2 or 3 months to get some data together so you can find out what is your conversion rates. You know, how many calls do you need to make to convert? How many visits do you need? How many appointments do you need? It's going to take probably a few months or so to get that data in place.
Even longer, because you need to look at your trends as well.
Yeah.
It's a step above that. So A really easy and simple way of doing that is just keeping a tally sheet of what you're doing. So, you know, just make yourself a very basic spreadsheet. So, number of calls,
Totally.
did the answer, yeah, and the times of the day that you're making the calls, because then you can look back at that data and go, well, actually, when I phoned between 9 and 10,
I had a better
no one
result.
answers, or when I called between 3 and 4, everyone answers.
Little tip, if you're going to do calls, 10 till 2 is a fantastic time to do it.
Yeah.
Between 10 and 2 AM, obviously, not PM. I think you might annoy people if you're pulling them at 2 PM. But AM, but I can't even speak. So, I mean, we probably covered and drifted off a little bit off the actual original topic there, but there's been a lot of really good content there that you can take away. So, to kind of come it to a close, to bring it to a close, dehydrated. It's like living it up large with Boise yesterday. Did you? Yeah.
You had our beer.
Yeah, but we had a big spread of food and stuff.
So that makes you dehydrated.
Of course it does, yeah. It's good. Go and check out the picture. I posted it yesterday. If you go to my Twitter account at Jon_Covey, you'll see me in Boise with his book, Being Boise. So anyway, final thought.
Final thought is just get stuck in. Don't be scared. What's the worst that can happen?
Okay.
What?
Nothing, no, that's good, that's good. Final thought is...
You were away there, didn't I?
Well, I was just trying to... I was just trying to think what that had to do with the fear of rejection or what's holding you back.
So what's the worst that can happen? Someone can say no. There's plenty more fish in the sea.
Cool, I like it. That's good.
Thanks.
Thank
Thank
you.
you.
That's good. Very good. Very, very good, yes.
You?
The same.
What she said.
What she said.
That bloke's indicating.
Well, it will do, won't it? Clown. What was I saying? Final thought. I'm completely lost now because of this clid. I can't speak. Do you know what? Final thought is, if I can do stuff and I can't speak, then you can do stuff who can speak, and even if not, just clap and with your hands and stuff.
Say bye, John.
Do you know? Get over yourself. Stop taking yourself so seriously. The biggest hurdle you will ever have in your life is yourself. So just change the way you think about things, change your mindset, and that's the thing that's going to hold you back more than anything is you. So you know, you can do anything, you can be anything, you can do what you want. You just need to change the way you think about it.
Well done.
And that's it.
Thank you very much.
Go and make the day remarkable. Over now.
Bye.
Sweet.
Ooh.